Today is Monday, November the 2nd, 2020, and this is the Weekly Update. Good afternoon, FBC Centralia. Here comes the news. It isn't a huge secret that I'm not the handiest person in the world. It's just not in my skill set. I'm not completely useless, though. I can do basic things and some more advanced maintenance around the house if I find the right YouTube video to kind of show me how to do it. I'm not sure I'm the right guy to be getting on the roof, though. Ladders and I do not get along. It doesn't help that heights make me nervous too. In fact, just the other day, I fell off a 20-foot ladder. It was terrifying. Thank goodness I was only on the second step. And now for our top stories. Hey, join us for worship this Sunday morning at 10:15 in our gym fellowship hall areas. We're currently walking through the book of 1 Peter. This week we'll be finishing up that book and finishing up our series on 1 Peter. We encourage you to look at chapter 5, verses 12 through 14, if you want to read ahead and start praying about and reading through what Chris will be covering this Sunday. That is finishing up the book of 1 Peter this Sunday at 10:15 for our worship service. You can also access our service online through YouTube Live and Facebook Live. That's Sunday morning worship this Sunday at 10:15. We offer child care nursery for ages 2 through 4 during our Sunday morning service. We've established protocols for taking care of our young ones. Here are the basics that you need to know. We'll be doing temperature checks on all workers and children. We have 3 touchless infrared thermometers that we will use to check everyone's temperature. Everyone will need to have a temperature below 99.9 degrees in order to be up there. All child care workers will be wearing masks. And if your child is experiencing any symptoms or not feeling well at all, please keep them with you for the sake and the safety of others. Online giving is on our webpage, offering you a safe, easy, convenient, and secure way to send in your tithes and your offerings. Again, we are always grateful for the generosity of our congregation and how well they have supported the ministry of this church over the years, and especially during 2020. Please visit our website, centraliafbc.org/give, to set up your account and your repeat giving today. There's still service opportunities available. We have members who need help with basic lawn care, basic house maintenance, and perhaps some cleaning of gutters and things like that as we move into the fall season, as we move through the windy season and the leaves start falling. If you can help in any way, please contact myself, Pastor Chris, or you can contact Jamie Ross directly, and one of the 3 of us can get you plugged into a service opportunity for one of our members. Students, again, as always, if you have community service hours, this is a great way for you to get those community service hours for your school or for your club or activity. That is service opportunities. You can contact myself, Chris, or Jamie Ross directly, and we will get you plugged in to help one of our members. Our food pantry is an amazing source of outreach and community service for our church, as we use it to show God's love to those who may need help now and then. We have some items that we need that are listed on the screen here. Trash bags, hand soap, dish soap, paper towels, men and women's deodorant, bar soap, cleaning supplies, and of course, those Pringer and Dollar General gift cards. Also a reminder, we do not need food at this time, and we cannot accept items from other food pantries. Our next food pantry date will be this Wednesday. I'm sorry, not this Wednesday. In a couple weeks, November the 18th. Sorry, tongue-tied. Will be Wednesday, November the 18th. Wednesday, November the 18th at 1 o'clock, and we'll run that till 3 o'clock. That's our next food pantry, Wednesday, November the 18th. From 1 to 3 p.m. Several of our Sunday school adult classes have regathered before the worship service to meet. We invite you back and we encourage you to find a small group to join for growth, for accountability, and for spiritual nourishment. The classes that are currently meeting are listed on your screen. If your class is not currently meeting and you are able to join us for the Sunday school hour, please contact the church office, one of the pastors, or one of these teachers and see what class might suit you the best. We have classes for our students, 6th grade through 12th grade. We have our college class that meets after the service on Sundays. And then, of course, we have this list of adult classes. So if you have questions, you can contact the teacher, you can contact the church office. If your Sunday school class is not meeting and you're able to meet, we can get you plugged into one of these great classes that are happening each and every Sunday before our worship service. Our food basket mission project is beginning. The WMU will be providing the meat, and Sunday school classes will be responsible for putting the rest of these items together for their basket. If you know a family that would benefit from one of these baskets, please let one of the committee members know. If your class would like to participate, please contact the committee as well and let them know that you are interested in participating and providing a basket. If your class is not meeting, if you currently don't have a Sunday school class meeting, you can still participate by dropping off items in boxes set up in the fellowship hall foyer. Suggested items for the baskets are on the screen here. They include milk, eggs, potatoes, stuffing, gravy, canned fruit, fresh fruits and veggies, boxed desserts, Jell-O pudding, and of course other items that you feel are appropriate. Of course, these baskets are for Thanksgiving, so time is of the essence. So if you plan on, or your school or your class plans on participating in this, now is the time to jump on this, because those Sunday school classes will be responsible for the delivering of this. If you have any questions, please see Carrie Coggins or Nancy Nelson. Students, join us this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 in the gym. We just finished a great series on the Sermon on the Mount, and now we're switching gears to look at 3 topics important to us all as we close 2020 out. This week, we'll be talking about what it means to persevere for Christ. So we'll be talking about perseverance. If you want to prepare, take a look at 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 6 through 11. That's 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 6 through 11. The song for this week is by Ledger. Jen Ledger is the drummer for the popular Christian rock band Skillet. This is her solo project. Her song is titled Not Dead Yet. It serves as a great reminder that with Christ, we won't be defeated. Don't miss out. That's Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 this Wednesday. There are many events going on in the life of the church that we want to make you aware of. So you might want to jot down these dates and these activities and join in when you can. Our men's Bible study meets Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. That's Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. as the men gather for their weekly Bible study. There is a Zoom option available for those who are still not getting out at this time but still want to be a part of the study. For those who are, make plans to join us in person for our men's Bible study each and every Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m. Currently, we are walking through Lifeway's Church Essentials by Mark Dever. So join us this coming Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. for Church Essentials by Mark Dever. Ladies, your Bible study just kicked off last night and it was a success. So if you have not joined in this fellowship, if you've not joined in this study and you would like to, now is a great time to jump in. Our women are meeting for their weekly Bible study Sunday evenings at 6:30 in the fellowship hall. Currently, they are looking at the study Better by Jen Wilkin. This study is a look and a study of the book of Hebrews. That's women's Bible study each and every Sunday evening at 6:30. Other dates of interest that you might want to be aware of, and you might want to jot down. Our next deacons meeting is Tuesday, November the 10th at 6:30 in the fellowship hall area. Deacons, that's your next meeting, Tuesday, November the 10th at 6:30. Members, our next members meeting is Sunday, November the 15th at 6 o'clock. That's members meeting Sunday, November the 15th at 6 o'clock. Our next scheduled Joy meeting will be Friday, December 4th at noon. Joy will be meeting Friday, December 4th at noon. It has been such a great pleasure seeing the Joy group being able to get back together again, taking it very cautiously, taking it very slowly, but still being able to gather and fellowship and enjoy each other's company, enjoy the food. CoStar Catering doing a great job. But our next Joy meeting, write it down, Friday, December the 4th at 12 noon. Programming for this meeting will be announced very soon. FBC Kids, we're excited that FBC Kids Wednesday nights are back and are in full swing. Spread the word to all you know, everybody at school, everybody you know in the neighborhood. FBC Kids Wednesday night, join us for a time of discipleship as we have classes for pre-K all the way through the 5th grade. If you haven't yet, please register on our webpage or Facebook page, or you can see Nicole Rhodes when you get here on Wednesday night. Activities each week, FBC Kids begin at 6:15. Cru Student Ministry, here comes your news. Students, we want to encourage you to be a part of a weekly Bible study. We have something for all schedules. Now that school is back in session, sports are in full swing, and we have returned to the busy life. It is easy to let your spiritual health go. Come join us on Wednesday nights, Sunday mornings, and or Sunday nights, and feed your spiritual health. We encourage you to plug into a small group Bible study for growth and accountability. Join us for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15. Join us for Sunday School, Sunday mornings at 9:15, or hop on and join our Youth Discipleship class, which meets on Sunday nights at 5 o'clock. Speaking of our Youth Discipleship Bible study, we're excited about our Youth Discipleship study that's going on Sunday evenings at 5, as we look at the Bible and its 8 major themes in our study titled The Good Book. We will meet for session 5 this Sunday. Our topic will be Jesus Has Entered the Building. That's Youth Discipleship class this Sunday night at 5 o'clock. Students' Hearts on Fire Youth Conference will be held Friday, November the 20th. This is a large youth conference held every year in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where 15,000 students gather to worship. This year, due to COVID, it is being held online. We will gather at FBC on the 20th for a time of food, fellowship, and worship. There will be prizes given away, including Hearts on Fire t-shirts. As an added bonus, FBC Centralia will be featured on the live broadcast of the conference, as we will connect remotely to the conference and get to interact with the speaker, Clayton King, and the head of Hearts on Fire, Scott Carter. So we want to make sure that as many of our students as we can be here to experience this. If you've got things going on earlier that evening, come on afterwards. We want you to be a part of this exciting evening, Friday, November the 20th at 7 o'clock. There is no cost for this event. Friday, November the 20th at 7 p.m. Hey, we want you to be a part of the conversation. We want you to know when things are happening and how things are happening. We want you to know when changes are made, because during this age of COVID, we've had to make several changes. So we want you to be a part of the conversation, and part of that is being connected to us on social media. You can find the church on Facebook at First Baptist Centralia. You can find our student ministry on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FBC Cru Students. And finally, you can find our kids ministry on Facebook at FBC Kids Centralia. Come join the conversation. Come be a part and learn what's going on in the life of our church. And now, before we go, it's time for Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. I love to sing, and I got to thinking about singing in the shower, and I was left with this thought. If you're singing in the shower and shampoo gets in your mouth, does that mean it's a soap opera? This has been Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. Hey, that's all the time we have for this week. We look forward to seeing you, each and every one of you, this Sunday at 10:15 for our worship service, or by joining us online on YouTube or Facebook Live. Students, we look forward to seeing you this Wednesday night, 6:15 for Wednesday Night Live in the gym. Until then, my name is Keith Jones, because that's what my mama named me.